Yeah, so comp ratios. So what this really is this topic, we're gonna essentially look at. So in this topic, we will be looking at um how much more CEOs are paid compared to their own staff, and try to understand the logic behind why this might be. Yeah, that's the kind of key. That's what makes it so interesting, right? We'll be looking at how sorry, that should say much. So yeah, we're going to be looking at how much more how much more CEOs are paid compared to their own staff, and we're going to try and understand the logic behind why this might be. All right. That's the real sort of the real kind of key to the whole thing. It's the real key to the whole thing. So you may know, and this is something again we're going to look at in our second topic together, but generally speaking, nowadays, CEOs in America on average are kind of paid, 200x um the sort of median employee, right? So 200x, yeah, versus median um employee salary, which is pretty extreme. Just to put it in perspective, it was between 30 to 50x in the 50s, right? Um, there's between 30 to 50x, between 30 to 50x in 1950s or whatever, like so. Yeah, between 30 to 50x. And so this has gone up a lot. And what we really want to understand is, why has this gone up? Has it just because it shouldn't really go up much, right? Because you'd hope that regular employees' wages increase at the same rate as the same percentage, not rate, sorry, the same percentage as the CEOs, right? In line with inflation. So, every time the median employee salary goes up by 2%, your CEO salary is going up by, 2%, something similar. Um, However, this is not the case. So it'll be really interesting for us all together to try and pick apart and understand why this might be. To try and pick apart and understand why why the comp ratios so high nowadays. What is the explanation for this? And is this a potential counter argument against some of the stuff that we've already said in the question, right? Is this a counter argument against the idea that business owners do actually benefit people when they earn a lot? Because this would suggest otherwise, right? This would, if anything, suggest that when business owners earn more, they try to save more, more money in their own direction and don't allocate it out across the firm to their employees. And that's quite a sort of high risk discovery. That's quite a high risk discovery. So, yeah, again, this is something we'll go through in huge detail in topic 2. But again, it's just handy to have this kind of primer in the back of your minds for this.